Hi, I'm Jared Nelson from the Investing Channel, and welcome to The Spill. The latest data from the National Association of Realtors showed home prices climbed 13.5% year over year. And thankfully for home buyers, that was down a scotch from the peak in June. However, inventory remains incredibly scarce, holding back demand with a bit less than 1.2 million exiting single-family homes available. That might not seem that bad considering 2018 and 2019 sat at 1.34 and 1.21 million homes respectively. However, the annual pace of sales back then stood at around 4.75 million. Today's pace runs closer to 5.66 million. With demand through the roof, investors continue to focus on homebuilder stocks. We wanted to compare 5 of the biggest players and tell you which one we think stands above the rest. Our hot list is made up of D.R. Horton, the largest home building company in the U.S., LENNAR, another Tier 1 home builder, Pulte Group, the third largest builder in the nation, KB Homes, who operate a build-to-order business model, and Taylor Morrison, the 5th largest home builder in the U.S. We want to start by briefly noting the relative size of each company in terms of revenues. LENNAR and D.R. Horton are the largest, with nearly twice the revenues of Pulte Group and 4 to 5 times the revenues of Taylor Morrison and KB Homes. In terms of profitability, as a percentage of revenue, LENNAR comes in at 10%, Pulte Group at 8.4%, Taylor Morrison at 3.5%, and D.R. Horton at 1.9%. What this tells us is that larger companies tend to leverage their size to generate better margins and cash flow. Of the top 2, LENNAR does it the best. In terms of growth, what's interesting here is that smaller companies don't necessarily grow faster than larger ones. For example, LENNAR actually grew revenues better than any of the competitors over the last 5 years. They also consistently grow earnings and EBITDA. The only knock against them is that forward revenue growth isn't expected to be as high as its peers. When we look at the valuations, the picture isn't as clear-cut as you might expect, and each company can point to a different metric that they exceed in over the others. So, to wrap things up, we have to say that LENNAR is our winner. Even as the second largest home builder by revenue, the company's metrics show a stronger performance over a longer period of time. We like the cash flow and balance sheet. Plus, the company's size should help it procure supplies better than its competitors. Click and subscribe to the Spill newsletter to get the full breakdown.